Hey guys. All right. So, I know I haven't really connected with a lot of you guys. I was going to try to kind of update over the week and uh give you guys a heads up on the live and when we were going to be doing it and that kind of thing. This week just got away from me. It has been so busy because of work and it's just been crazy. Have the we moved down to the living room, uh, mainly to bring the kittens in here. And I got a kitty playpen, and they're in it right now, and they're just loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. I was gonna, yeah, they're loving it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to get up here. Dang it, Nebula! Lay down. Got Nebula kind of behind a little wall. 'Cause I don't trust her around the kittens right now. No, you stay. I don't like I want her to just ignore them basically because she tries to play, but she plays too rough and I don't want her to hurt the kittens. So trying to put out uh a notice that we are live. So all right. So I'm putting this out. They're just Skunk is a little monkey. What are you doing? All right. So I don't know if we're gonna get anybody or not, but if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. You guys can watch it on the replay. I am gonna get on my other Facebook. I hate that. Get on my other Facebook here and make a post that I'm live. So I can get on with this. Just want people to know that we are live right now and to come and chat. Okay. Hi, Boots. See if I can get this out to some people. Actually, instead of doing it that way, because I don't like. My thing here. Like it, share it. Sorry, I'm really trying here. I'm trying to. Mimi? What are you doing? Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, I do have some things set that I wanted to talk about. I have 5 different videos that I happen to come across that I on channels that I keep track of what's going on during the week. And one of them, of course, is Full Spectrum Survival. This one was from 2 p.m. today. I have not watched this. So here we go.
This video that I'm about to show you is reportedly all of the generals cosplaying inside of the Venezuelan military. Now, what I mean by cosplaying is why are they dressed up in full military garb as if they're fighting a battle right here? Maybe this was part of an exercise, but what it's being reported as is this is the generals and the military leadership inside of Venezuela preparing for the United States military to actively engage. Now, if they are running operations,
we even have our TV down here, so
are fully kitted out and fully ready to go, then they're probably expecting a lot more than what you and I are.
Turn my computer for where you guys can see it or not. Oh yeah, there we go. There you go. I also have dinner on the stove. So
I want to say that they have fully, and I mean fully, engaged the militia force inside of Venezuela. There's reports that they have handed out large amounts of weapons to the Venezuelan people. They have pulled together all of the able-bodied men and women. They have told them all that they're about to fight for their life and their country. If the United States of America finally makes that move to not just remove Maduro, but also to actively militarily engage Venezuela in a long-duration military crisis, I think that we're going to see it play out all the way from start to finish. Now, I am also seeing footage, and this is what scares me, that China and Russia have implanted their own officials and assimilated them into the military forces on a daily basis. And you might say, well, what does that matter? That matters because as soon as America lobs that first missile that takes out some leadership, but China has implanted some of their leaders inside of those ranks, Russia has put some of their delegation inside of there. Now you have not just taken out Venezuelan military leadership, you have also taken out Russian and Chinese military forces. Now you have engaged in a multinational conflict, and this is very scary, and it can get hairy very quick. So this is Bovino. Now he is at the forefront of the war inside of America against organizations that have been bought and paid to hate your country. Now he's getting the troops ready to go out there and fight it out. This is, of course, just some of the information. This was back in September. What I am seeing right now is that Bovino has basically given everybody the go-ahead to fight this war on American soil. This is a military commander inside the USA. November 26th, so just a few days ago, it was announced that he was relieved of all of his duties as commanding officer of the Marine Aviation Logistics Squadron 36. This was over in Okinawa. The official press release said that there was a loss of trust in confidence for his ability to command U.S. military. They say they are held to the highest regard of standards in conduct. They must consistently live above reproach. Now, I don't think we'll ever get the real story of what happened here, but it probably has something to do with the war that's coming.
Okay, sorry guys. Someone was texting about, I don't even know if he understands technology enough to get on YouTube, but we'll see. Roger? No. Yeah, I haven't even seen this one yet. So
this was a post. This is where things are starting to get a little bit scary for me. Homeland Security, DHS.gov, they actually posted this on social media. This is a saloon called Old State Saloon. It posts that
he's giving skunk a bath.
You read it right here. Anybody who helps ICE to identify and deport an illegal from the great state of Idaho, will get free beer for a month at the Old State Saloon. We're seeing lots of organizations do this very same thing.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody will show up or not. I'm hoping people do, but
finding and deporting
Nebula
into criminalization. Maybe people who aren't here in this country illegally for their own personal gain.
She's knocked it down once.
But it's not a physical cash reward. And so
yeah, hopefully we'll have somebody show up, but if not, hey.
Allowed other people while we're treading on some
okay, I don't
ground.
Sometimes it takes her a minute to get on.
I'm walking around Costco here. I'm noticing these prices. For example, these mattress lentils, $15.99. I bought those a year ago for $6.99. I keep getting told that we got 6-7% inflation. You gotta be kidding me. Let's look at what else we got going on here.
Yeah, basically 75% inflation.
Inflation is not what they say it is.
No, it's not. It's really bad.
Are in harm's way. So you're saying the streets of America are not even safe for the United States Army? Yeah, that's sort of a problem. A problem caused by open borders Democrats. You see, it turns out that let's hope everyone in the world is nice isn't a viable national security strategy. And we're all about to learn this from the ISIS and Al-Qaeda members that the Democrats led into our country.
I think that gentleman is onto something there.
Yeah.
This is what will happen. This is over in Germany as they try to do this very same revolution.
All right, we're not going to go through this whole thing, guys, because I want this to be more than just going through videos. It's already happening. Okay, wait. Okay, that's another one that I didn't write down. I kind of want to cover the ones I did.
Solution. The beatdown is coming, folks. Donald Trump reported this. He said the foreign-born share of the U.S. population is now higher than any other point in U.S. history, 1 in 6 people. Higher than the great wave of immigration in the early 20th century. It's now time for another period of restriction.
It's just human bluff.
Yeah, it takes a while for this room to get warmed up. All right. Not that one. Dang it. We're gonna pull this one up right now. This is another one that I didn't.
Psychological manipulation, human population control, biological or chemical warfare.
It's another channel called Think About It.
Or chemical agent on the population that the trails are causing respiratory illnesses and other health problems.
And that's true. Extremely true. All these respiratory illnesses that people are getting. The chemtrails are
agencies, as we know, don't want anyone to talk about this. What are these lines in the sky that
chemtrails?
There's sprayed particulate dispersion. There's no theory in this equation. Bottom line is, when we have up close film footage of these aircraft at altitude, KC-10s, KC-135s, C-17 Globemasters, with nozzles visible turning dispersions on and off. This is not, quote, condensation. Geoengineering Watchdog is the only entity that has taken a NOAA Flying Lab, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Flying Lab, top scientists in it, to sample what these heavy aircraft are emitting at altitude. That sample was processed at Rensselaer Polytechnic in New York, one of the world's most renowned testing institutions. We found exactly what we knew we could find, starting with aluminum nanoparticles. Bioavailable freeform aluminum is toxic to all life, period. That element is named in numerous climate engineering patents as part of the geoengineering dispersion element. So again, there's no theory involved in any of this. And what's so incredibly profound in this equation, Tucker, you have the entire global climate science community, governments all over the world saying we need to put aircraft in the air immediately to disperse light scattering particles. And we use the science terms at geoengineeringwatch.org because the chemtrails term is the instant marginalization term by design. You bring that term up, any elected official won't talk to you anymore. Media will immediately marginalize you. Solar radiation management, stratospheric aerosol injection, cloud albedo enhancement,
watching
climate
these.
engineering. If we stick to the
They're
science term,
loving their little
marginalize
playpen.
this. So again, this elephant in the sky that we're told is a conspiracy theory is exactly what the entire global climate science community says we need to deploy immediately to slow down the warming of the planet. Stated purpose to deflect some of the sun's incoming thermal energy. We know these programs, not surprisingly, are making a bad situation worse, not better. And Tucker, they're being used as a form of warfare.
Yep. So it's honestly part of the war. I can see my bluff in here.
Society wasn't a hidden conspiracy, but the architects were openly discussing their agenda, confident most of us.
It's a little cold in here.
Some testing, and so yesterday
We got our heater on. It'll warm up.
Sauna.
It's gonna take a
I
while.
want to tell everyone why.
I have a heating pad on underneath the playpen for the kitties.
Sweated for a bunch of days, but I sweated and collected sweat samples and then an engineer and sent them off to the lab and said, what's coming out when there's no chemtrails? And what we found really corroborates Dane Wigington's great work at Geoengineering Watch and also Mike Adams, Health Ranger's great work on the sky fallout. We corroborated that what's coming out of us are aluminum, barium, and strontium. But this is where it gets really exciting. The aluminum is far and away the largest short-circuiting heavy metal that we are being
That's terrible.
in these chemtrails. So with no chemtrails,
Like even when you're trying to get healthy,
was 281 nanograms per gram. Now that's more.
they're making it to where
metal coming out. So we know that where that's still coming in from every time there is a chemtrail, and maybe I didn't sweat before that. It showed up, and now check this number out. 281 is the number, 281. Now, the day after a chemtrail, same experiment, just same sample size, everything. We collected the sweat again, 2,958 nanograms per gram. We went from 281 to 2,958 nanograms.
That's insane.
Overnight, just with chemtrail.
That is insane.
So the first message we have to get out to everyone who loves God, we have to get this out, is that when you see a chemtrail, it is your duty to sweat within 24 hours to get that waste that you have just breathed in, you couldn't even see it, get it out of your body before it can embed in your cell structure and start disrupting the electricity that God designed your body to flow on.
For years, they've stopped whispering and started broadcasting.
Well, I sweat an awful lot, so.
Great Reset. The truth is hiding in plain sight, and we found 5 shocking clues they hope you'll ignore. Clue 1, they announced it. The first clue is the most obvious. They told us. In June 2020, the World Economic Forum, or WEF, launched its Great Reset initiative,
Yep.
led by founder Klaus Schwab. This group of global leaders didn't hide their goal. They officially used the pandemic as a chance to build a more resilient, equitable, and sustainable world.
See, guys, we have our heater
There are
on.
outcomes. But what these ideas mean in practice is where the feel-good story begins to fall apart. Clue number 2.
And that is a safe heater for indoors.
Second clue is the now infamous phrase, "You will own nothing and you'll be happy." That line came from a 2016
No.
essay on the WEF's
Nope,
website
nope, nope.
describing a future where all products are rented as services. They call it a thought experiment. But doesn't it feel like we're being pushed in that direction?
Ugh. If I've gotten my check or not.
So as you can see and hear, dozens of people in the gallery of the legislature here at Queen's Park today, making their voices heard and certainly seen in the midst of the vote for Bill 60. Obviously, they're in opposition to that new legislation that did in fact pass in the end. Someone actually throwing a piece of paper at the MPPs below. It continued with a number of individuals, including one person with a noisemaker of sort, yelling directly at Premier Doug Ford, saying evict
I know it was full.
Ford.
Just not fair. People paid too much already. And Doug should have shut this down. It wasn't in his place.
We brought our concerns to the government many times and have been completely ignored. They keep telling us that this is to help everyone. Meanwhile, we're going to see more people homeless. And I live in a neighborhood that has very public homelessness. And yet we just have more government oversight to make it harder for people to get housing.
For many, home ownership is a distant dream, while we're trained to live on subscriptions for everything from movies to software. Clue number 3, the push for programmable money. This brings us to our third clue.
Mm-hmm.
Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. A recent study shows 134 countries, representing 98% of the world's GDP, are now exploring a digital version of their currency. Supporters claim they're efficient, but this technology enables programmable money. Imagine money with an expiration date or rules dictating what you buy. CBDCs could give governments direct, real-time control over every citizen's financial life.
Yep.
Clue number 4, building the digital fence.
RFK Jr. is being groomed by Big Pharma and Big Tech
Yep.
to introduce that the new largest campaign for marketing
Digital ID, guys.
ever in American history.
Don't do it.
Get every American, regardless.
Don't
of
get
age,
roped
wearing
into
a
it.
Medical device that can track all their biometrics.
No.
Everybody at home, please listen to me. Who profits the most from every human being in America, regardless of age, having a device that watches your blood pressure, watches your hormone changes, watches how many bowel movements a day you have, how much REM sleep you
That's
get
just
tonight?
creepy,
Who
actually.
ultimately profits the most from you getting a dinged alert that something is wrong in your body and something has changed? Who profits the most?
Well, hello, everyone. This is Dr. Sherry Tenpenny from Cleveland, Ohio. I was thinking the other day about how we have been conditioned to believe that vaccines are safe, effective, necessary, and harmless. They are none of those things.
The fourth clue is the infrastructure of control being built in the name of safety. Digital IDs. The push is global. For example, the UK government
We've been
announced
doing
plans
that.
for a digital ID that will become mandatory for right-to-work checks. This isn't just about convenience. It's about creating a centralized system for tracking and verification.
They're loving it.
The WEF doesn't pass these laws, but its members are the corporate and political leaders who do. Clue number 5, the test run.
You've now probably heard political experts over and over refer to the fact that what we're witnessing is a color revolution. And they're right. And let me explain why.
A color revolution is a communist globalist playbook to take over a country without tanks actually rolling down Main Street. It's how they flipped places like Serbia, Georgia, Ukraine, and they tried to flip a dozen others. The same exact playbook every single time. This is how they do it. One, they demonize the leader of the people who they actually voted for. Two, they flood the country with chaos like riots, open borders, economic pain. Three, they weaponize the courts, the media, and big tech to finish him off. And four, they install a puppet who sells the country out to China and the UN. And that's not theory, that's the manual. They opened it on us in the United States the day Donald Trump won in 2016. And here's how they ran it on us step by step. From 2016 to 2020, they gave us the Russia collusion hoax, FBI spying, 2 fake impeachments, and Antifa burning cities, while CNN called it fiery but mostly peaceful. And the goal was to make you hate the guy you voted for. In 2020, we had 2 a.m. ballot dumps.
It's chilly.
Those 51
It's all right. It'll warm up.
learning about Hunter's laptop. Zuckerberg dropping $400 million to help count votes in Democrat cities. And the goal there was to steal the election while calling you a conspiracy theorist for noticing. From 2021 to 2024, we had Joe Biden opening the border on day one, 12 million plus illegals, military-age men from China and Venezuela, and all over the free flights, free hotels, free PT cards, all on your dime. Cities collapse, crime explodes, schools and hospitals break. The goal, to make Americans feel like strangers in their own country. Then from 2021 to 2025, 91 felony charges, Mar-a-Lago raid, gag orders, bunk shots. They didn't want to just beat Trump. They wanted to break him and every future patriot who dares to run. Look at what they did to Charlie Kirk. That is a textbook color revolution. But on November 5th, 2024, the American people looked this Marxist coup dead in the eye and said, not today. 312 electoral votes, popular vote landslide, the biggest Hispanic and Black Republican turnout ever. We pulled off the greatest peaceful counter-revolution in world history. But the deep state isn't done. The same snakes who funded BLM riots, Ukraine coup, and Arab Spring still sit in the FBI, CIA, big tech, and the universities. They'll try again in 2026 or in 2028, but now you know the game. Every time you see another mostly peaceful riot, sudden experts all using the same scripted words, a new crisis 2 weeks before an election, you're watching the Color Revolution playbook live on American soil. Never forget what they tried to do to us. Back mass deportations. If we have no border, we have no country. Protect every America First fighter willing to swing the axe on the swamp. Teach your kids the truth. Communism didn't die in 1991. It just dyed its hair purple and moved to Washington. This is still the United States of America. We are still the home of the brave, and the brave do not bow to color revolutions. Recognize what is happening. Stare it in the face, speak out against it, and then we finish taking our country back, one closed border, one drained swamp, and one restored republic at a time. We need to support our president in taking all necessary measures to do just that. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Our final clue is the test run we all just lived through. Vaccine passports. This system normalized the ideas that your freedom to participate in society,
why are you up
work,
there?
travel, or eat at a restaurant could be tied to an app on your phone. Many now fear that exact framework could be repurposed for a social credit score or
I made some
effectively locking you out
a
of
different. I
society.
mean, it's chilly, but it's
Solution to all
supposed to be
feeling powerless is what
more like a stew, I guess, with ground venison.
understanding the agenda in their own words. You take away their power. They rely on the public being too distracted to see the big picture. The second step is preparedness. Become more independent from these centralized systems. Support businesses that value privacy and individual freedom. The more we build our own communities, the harder it is for any top-down system to take hold. If you found this valuable, share this video. The more people who understand what's happening, the less likely this agenda is to succeed.
That's more than I haven't.
Deep dives the media won't touch. The Great Reset
I
isn't
haven't
moving.
watched yet.
It's unfolding now.
I put too much chili powder in it.
We've shown you the blueprint for a world of
Good grief.
enormous equity built on a foundation of surveillance.
Yeah, I think I did. All right, so there's just a lot of really crazy stuff going on right now. Digital ID stuff. Come on, Cinnamon. Cinnamon, are you gonna come in here? Come on. Really? Cinnamon just pulled the hamper over on top of herself. So she gets for being a grouch. Anyway, yeah, digital ID. Don't let yourself get roped into that. Okay. I'm gonna burn my tongue. I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go to the I'm only gonna pull up part of this one. This one is Richie from Boston. They're all doing it now. Crashing the world economy. They are doing it now, crashing the world economy. I had it written. I read it wrong. My tongue. I burnt my tongue. That is really hot, you guys. Not bad.
I like it.
Aaron might not, but that's fine. Whatever. You know what? My speaker went off.
What's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 21st of November,
Hmm.
2025. And, I keep telling you, it's not coming. It's here. It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, another step has occurred.
I'm gonna move this.
If you recall, I think last week or the week before, myself and many others mentioned that large institutions, BlackRock, Blackstone, Palantir, all the major players started suddenly selling off massive shares of Bitcoin. And now all of a sudden Bitcoin's crashing. What a strange thing, right? What a weird thing. Well, if you remember a while back, I can't find it. It's on BitChute someplace. Or Richie from Boston TV, but I can't find the video I did on this case. But there's a guy named Max Azzarello. You might remember him because he set himself on fire outside of Trump's court cases. Well, that's what they tell us. That's the story. And he also wrote something called the Ponzi Papers. So I want you to listen to this because this is important, very important. They're doing this. This isn't happening. They tied, through the Genius Act, they managed to tie the dollar to stablecoin, which is tied to Bitcoin. I've told you from day one, do not touch Bitcoin whatsoever at all. And here we go. Cows have come home to roost, so to speak. And well, that was weird. At any rate, check this out. This is the website, the Ponzi Papers, and he set everything up right here. This entire PDF resource Substack tells you everything that they're doing. And the weird thing is this guy right here isn't some random dude. You know what I mean? He was tied in. Every time you see him, they showing pictures with the one-eye symbolism. Not once, many, many times. There's pictures of him with very famous
I burnt my mouth.
politicians, things like that, etc. But here's the deal. Externalization of the hierarchy.
Skunk is playing.
They have to show us what they're doing, and they have been all along. But how many people even knew about this? Do you know what I mean? How many people even knew about his YouTube channel? Because he posted this a year ago, and it's got 176 subscribers. That's pretty lame. And I mean, I even
Gray
told
and white
people
one's
about this,
playing
and
with
nobody
the
cared.
spring.
Nobody cared
One of the
whatsoever at
little
all. But
kitty
I'll tell
toy
you what,
springs.
what he was warning about is literally happening right now in real time. This is how they crashed the dollar and reset everything. He even explains what they are. It's where I got the word last year, kleptocracy, because I never knew what it meant. But kleptocracy is.
Well, it turned out different than I thought it was going to, but
Everybody that's in there is con man, and all they're doing is basically stealing every single solitary thing of value, and then they're gonna go into their underground bunkers, and then they're going to pull the trigger, and it looks like they're gonna do it this winter. For the dark winter, I can't stop saying that because of the military.
I hope not.
From a military standpoint,
Because I can tell you right now, we're not
the
ready.
United States is the worst time. I mean,
We're not.
we have snow in Nevada, out in the desert. My bad. We got snow out in Arizona. We get snow.
Excuse me. Get out.
Be here is trying to get ahead of it because it's obviously not actual in any way whatsoever at all.
Take a look at this, how crazy this is actually spread out all
Gosh,
throughout the area in the parking lot. I want to see what Ginger thinks of this, but it's not snow. It's obviously a little bit different. I mean, we expect that this is hail. So this is literally everywhere and it is freezing to touch. So yeah, hopefully Ginger can tell us what exactly that is, if it's not hail, if it's maybe some sort of mixture of that. But we're not exactly sure when the mall is supposed to reopen again. We've actually reached out to the Phoenix Fire Department to try to get that information. As soon as we know that information, we'll be bringing that to you.
Add some potatoes to this. They're not pretty good.
Okay, Troy, so this is Ginger.
I think I
want you to
put
pick
too
up
much
some
chili
of that
powder in it
hail
though.
once again. Can you pick that? Does it feel like Dippin' Dots? You know Dippin' Dots?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Feels and looks like Dippin' Dots.
Yeah. Okay, so that's grapple. It's frozen precipitation. It's a little more slushy than hail, but it is not snow. So hail, same thing. Even though it's frozen precipitation, you can really tell when it's grapple versus hail because it's breaking apart and it's slushy. And I always like to say to people, it's got the consistency of Dippin' Dots. There you go, grapple. Say it with me. Very good. I love it.
So they damn well know that people are figuring out that the stuff that fell from the sky causing all sorts of chaos out in the desert isn't snow. So they're going to call it Dippin' Dots, a man-made concoction that people consume. Well, this is Arizona right here, and you can see all the lasers are shooting right out of the middle of this storm.
Yep.
Right here. So they're creating havoc right now. Well, they're crashing the Bitcoin, which will destroy the dollar. Do you even understand what this means? I can't say it any more alarmist without alarming you, but they're doing this. This is happening right now. So everything you've got planned, start planning on what's going to happen if you wake up tomorrow or the day after or the day after. And everything shut down. I mean, this week we just saw them literally shut down Down Detector, AWS, Amazon, all the major websites. They're doing this. This is how it's got to be done. The strange noises in the skies that people think is drilling underground is actually them testing out for the Project Bluebeam or whatever they're calling it. The fake alien invasion, the Freemasons and the Illuminati are going to pull it. They're going to pull it on us. They're testing.
Project Bluebeam.
Now. We're literally, I mean, I just said this face to face to somebody yesterday. My name isn't anywhere in the Bible at all, but all of our names are in the end of the Bible. This is we're going to see Revelation. This is insanity. And I find it strange that Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, two of the biggest people.
Silk is laying in the litter box playing for red and white.
And one of them claims to be a very well-researched.
They're both in the litter box, and the gray and white one is playing with Skunk's tail, and in turn, Skunk is playing with gray and white's tail.
Eyes and ears, every place. Like God.
I mean, my hands are cold.
Can't do what God does. He has to replace it. And
It is still quite cold in here. It's because we just got the heater turned on.
And the CIA, because Peter Thiel.
Not even 2 hours ago, so.
This is the government.
But 2 hours ago, I was literally just finishing up this room, so.
Everything that's ever happened, these guys did. They're the same guys behind Palantir. It's just evil minions are getting incredibly wealthy, bringing around the demise of humanity, and it's happening. I mean, this is literally happening right now. So let me get into this kid a little bit more. Max, the
Palantir was in.
They're ramping things up. They're ramping this up, and everybody's freaking out.
Not really.
All these millionaires are going to be completely
100%
dead broke. The worst part is so are we. So are we. That's a huge drop right there. It's all by design.
And it was all laid out right here. I just thought we had a little bit more time, but like I've said so very many times, they're doing this. This is happening right now, and winter is the best time. The only thing in the world. Now, does it make sense? Does it make any sense now? Well, I've been telling you, get your money out of the bank. What is gold
Really?
and silver going to be worth? Well, gold and silver is going to be worth
Really,
everything
Tinker?
because it's all it's ever been worth anything.
Really?
You understand what I'm saying? They're going to destroy the dollar. They're going to destroy Bitcoin. They're going to destroy every form of money, leaving you only one option, digital dollar. And it's going to start at zero. And it's all going to be based on your social credit system, your social credit score. Like I told you, when they gave the channels back, every comment that you leave is being farmed. People still leave lots. I mean, I get more comments than ever. It's amazing. But I've warned you. I've warned you. I've warned you. But here it comes. Here we go. It's
He's
happening.
outside.
And, there's
No, it's
that.
not. Oh,
So before we get
shut up.
into this,
You just noticed that? I
Zillow
thought you were talking about boots.
allegedly
Oh, no.
attention to the Ponzi papers, where he was trying to warn people that we are looking at the biggest Ponzi scheme ever created by mankind that will affect every single solitary country and every single solitary person on earth.
I don't know what's wrong with his audio.
It makes sense now.
Boots.
Now
Come
they're making the moves.
on.
If you're not reading if you're not reading what they're doing in certain financial things,
We're such a loud cat.
or hearing it from people like you,
Or he's moving his.
simple as possible terms I possibly can.
Here's the audio's messed up.
But I'm telling you, I'm backing it up with all their paperwork. You see what I'm saying? They're doing this right now, and we don't know how much longer we got. They're not going to come knock on your door and say, "Hey, you better get to the bank, get your money out of there, because tomorrow morning there's going to be no more bank." Already done all the testing.
Mm-hmm.
All the websites, including banks, where everyone's. Don't you think it's strange? It's all the websites that were affected last.
It's
year.
coming, you guys.
The weird thing was everyone's bank accounts went to zero, but then they went back up. What do you think that was? Well, they just did it again, and 2 times. That's pretty much all you probably need to do. You see what I'm saying? So get your money out of the bank now, or
I
don't.
want to get one of those multiple plug things for over here.
Yeah, I want to get one for. See, there's another. I couldn't use that one for it because that one's not a grounded.
You know what? Aaron's got 2 of those leg bars. I'm gonna see if I can take one.
Guys, I'm tired.
He bought 2 of
I'm
them.
tired. I'm getting older here. I'm tired. But I've been warning you, and the story has stayed the same, except
I can put lanes down here and I'll give me some clubs.
here. Trying to point it out to the best of my ability, but also as you completely, you know what I'm saying? What they're doing, this is biblical. I mean,
What are you doing?
So listen to the
Come on,
story.
Green.
I'll leave you the links. You can check them out yourself. You check these things out.
Come on.
This is what I heard.
Oh, baby.
Because this is happening. It's gonna affect every single solitary one. It's period.
Yes, your babies are in here. You know your babies are in here.
His name is Aurelio. Only learned about him yesterday. I learned that I did
Whatever.
self-inflicted injuries. And he really wanted people to read what he wrote. And
Oh,
I
again,
looked it up,
I'm not going to go through the whole thing.
and I found it very interesting. And I thought it was interesting enough.
Basically, what he was getting at, they are definitely collapsing they're crashing
I learned about him yesterday.
the economy right now. This is another one I wanted to play.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie Bombard.
This is on Project Bluebeam.
November is the year 2025. And of course, that's all debatable. We don't know what time it is. We don't know what day it is. We don't know what year it is. But what we do know is that we are literally living in the end of the Bible right now. We are living in Revelation. And the strong delusion hasn't come yet, but it's coming. And it's manifesting all around us. So in this video, I'm going to show you a documentary that cost $20.
I know I popped another live on you guys. I'm sorry.
I pulled it down last night. Got it for you all because you need to watch this. And I'm going to use some of Call for an Uprising's video because watching his video yesterday, I saw what you put in there and it inspired me to use it because I have to. It is what it is. It isn't anybody's material. It's literally getting the information out as quickly as possible. Now, me and Call for an Uprising are in a very similar situation. He got his main channel back, 500 plus subscribers, and he can't crack 50,000 views. I've got 147,000 on just this one channel. All 5 of my backup channels, I have over 300,000 subscribers, but I can't crack 20,000 views. So understand, on my channel, Call for an Uprisings channel, when you're watching it and commenting and interacting, yeah, that's just all there is to it. But in this video, I'm gonna show you some things.
I hope that doesn't happen to our channel, but
I had something come to me and I can't let it go. And I'm gonna try to explain it the best I possibly can. So first, I want to remind you about a tweet that Elon
I'll continue to share them to like Facebook and individually.
November. Here we go.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm not done with mine yet, but
I'm just gonna turn the coffee off and I'll have some more on.
yeah, I made coffee tonight, but oh well, it's cold, so. All right, I gotta pause this for a minute. I'll be right back, you guys. Ugh. Holy, oh crap! Scott, come in here, please. Scott. Ugh. Would you come in here and sit for a minute? I got a nebulous in there, and I don't trust her because it can't play that. The other little piece one has to be cleaned. Lord. Sorry about that, guys. I really had to use the bathroom.
More toys? Yeah.
I do.
I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the rest of it.
That's fine. My coffee went down the wrong way and I was about choking to death. Sorry, you guys.
I can find something to put it in.
Can't be that hard. Cupboard's full of containers that are falling all over the place.
Of the sun.
Yeah, my coffee went down the wrong way and I sat here and I started to cough and then I about peed my pants. So I had to go use the bathroom.
To Atlantis, which I pointed out at the time. Take a look at this.
Oh, that's cold. Water is very cold. Let me. Yes, I can put it back there. My throat. I have to blow my nose now. Sorry, you guys. Said I choked and about died. This is really, really dark. This is called Dark Mega. This is really very, very dark. I hope there's a kitty actually going potty in the litter box. Yeah, this is really, really dark. Well, the only other thing I've had to eat today, I did have a couple of my little dark chocolates, but only other thing I've had were my egg wraps. That's it. I didn't do lunch. Like I said, this is really very, very dark. And they talk about that. Once my throat calms down. I'm gonna make an apple cider vinegar drink tonight. Excuse me, little one. That floor is very cold for one. Come here. This baby's spoken for. This baby is Chloe's baby. Come on. Come on. Come here. I don't want you on the floor. Oh. Come here. Hey. Jeez. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Trump, Elon, they were all retweeting that particular video. That video is insane. That's not what any normal presidential figure posts. That's a warning, and warning is coming to pass. I've had a dream. No, I'm just saying, I had a dream and I've had this thought stuck in my head, and I'm going to try to explain it as succinctly as I can. And it all ties into this stuff.
Oh, you guys. I bet you're hungry again.
Documentary that's out, $20 to rent it so you can watch it. But this is what you're looking at right here. American people are ready to receive.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only
You guys
intelligence.
hungry?
We are absolutely not alone. Non-human intelligence.
I will get you guys some food in a bit.
They're here and they're not human.
Scott has to be here.
I spent 25 years as a senior official with the CIA.
I worked on highly classified UAP programs.
This is one of the ones that's available.
Director of Aviation Security, National Security Council.
The one-star admiral after 32 years of service.
They are almost 8 weeks old.
I feel like they've taken their life.
They will be 8 weeks tomorrow.
I was included to a really sensitive program that investigated unidentified aerial phenomena. For over 16 years, on behalf of the U.S. government, I worked as a senior.
This is the little pale orange one.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon topic. We learned that the U.S. government was involved in a long-running secret war with other nations to collect and reverse engineer vehicles not made by humans.
You're silly.
I have seen with my own
Right,
eyes
so.
non-human craft and non-human beings.
the first country that cracks the code on this technology will be the leader for years to come.
China has established its own version of the UAP task force.
You think for a second that they wouldn't consider using this to achieve their ends of domination? This is similar to the Manhattan Project. This is the atomic weapon on steroids.
Okay,
This is.
they're gonna be all over the place in a bit. I'm gonna zip this up.
Presidents have been operating on a regional basis. That begins to be
This is not acceptable.
Because I'm gonna go get some seafood.
Be careful by a government that there's no telling what.
Now they can't get out. It's a kitty playpen. It's enclosable. It has a zippered top. High frame.
The trajectory for species, it has so many beneficial impacts.
You wanna come in here and get in there with them?
Energy.
We should have disclosure today.
No. Nebula, no.
Disclosure tomorrow. The time has come.
Lay down. Lay down. Don't even think about it. Do you want to get in there with your kitties? With your babies? Huh?
So that entire documentary is up right now on my Bitch channel. I'll leave a link below. Go over it.
I'm gonna go get them some wet kitty
I
food.
posted on YouTube and it just didn't work out. The first 2 minutes of this hour 48-minute long documentary, they go after the Christians. Christians say in the Bible that this couldn't happen, this, that, and the other thing. But they say it could be UFOs, aliens could be from, they could be humans that broke off of a tree, and they could be time travelers, or they could be this, or they could be that, but they never once say that they're interdimensional, which every single solitary expert, real expert that looked into this, Jacques Vallée, etc., said these are interdimensional beings, period. Every single solitary time. And the strange thing is this entire documentary got me thinking. You couple that with the Dark MAGA Assemble video that Musk, Trump, all the MAGA people were putting out, that insane
Cinnamon and
psychedelic death
pear.
video.
All right, sorry guys.
And I really started thinking here. Watch the documentary, they explain it.
Boots is just all happy on the bed. We're probably gonna end up with multiple kitties in here.
That any of those people are
No, we don't have a ton of kitties, and we're getting rid of all the kittens.
by the CIA, this documentary, and in true corporate style, they're telling you the truth, kind of, and charging you for it. These are fallen entities straight up and down, and I think the data centers are nothing more than part of Project Ruby.
Really?
They need massive amounts of power to A, open portals,
Yep.
power their holographic illusions in the sky, or C, use them to power their alien spacecraft, the stuff that they have on Earth. They have,
Don't even think about it, Boots.
they have what was here.
Well,
before
I'm not gonna use this again tonight anyway, so I'll just use my spoon.
to get rid of all of this stuff. And Jesus said in Genesis, as in the days of Noah, so it
Yep.
will be again when the Son of Man returns. Well, you want to hear what's crazy about that? Trump just signed a bill called the Genesis Mission. The Genesis Mission,
Well, that wasn't open.
where nobody can stop the progression of AI no matter what. And the
Don't
entire
you dare.
documentary, they're like, we're making it so that everyone.
She has a tendency to like try to jump at the cats. That's the only reason I said that in that way. Because she does have a tendency to do that.
Fallen angel technology falling into the wrong hands because they are the wrong hands. Does that make sense? I had so much I wanted to go over in this video that I was taking notes all day, so I wouldn't forget. But think about it.
Yeah, this is
Run on NVIDIA power chips. Now, if you know anything about computers, okay, in order to play virtual reality, to play the best video where you get consumed into the game, you have to have a massive NVIDIA chip.
Okay.
All these data centers, all they are is just miles and miles and miles of
Here,
NVIDIA computer chips. You see what I'm saying? You see the correlation?
I will give you this.
They're sucking up all the power. What does CERN do? CERN does the exact same thing. These are like mini CERNs that are going to allow them to literally open up portals all over the world. Why do you think
This
there's
isn't
so many
working
things?
very well.
They're not
These guys are gonna try to climb out of here.
Open the bottomless pit and
Okay.
bring hell to earth.
Hey,
Period. I hope I'm explaining this the way I was hoping I was, but I don't. Elon Musk suddenly comes out saying he needs to block the sun. In their little
right.
video they put out last year, Dark Matter,
Goodness.
they talk about.
All right, I'm
blocking out
giving
the sun.
Kareem some.
In order to do
And
a
Boots has the
holographic
pan.
project moving in the sky
And Kareem doesn't eat it all, so whatever she doesn't eat, I'll get the
I
cinnamon
looked
and
that up 15
yeah, that
years
could be-
ago and found the patent. I don't have it on me right this moment, but it is what it is. But I'll tell you what,
And yes,
I've never
again,
seen
you're
that
getting rid of all the kitties.
blatantly and as often.
We're not
as they
gonna
are
keep them
right
all.
now, to the point where it's
It's not gonna happen ever again.
Again, and they're blocking out the sun. Nothing but the sun. Period. And don't forget, they're still telling us that Atlas 3I is on its way any minute now. They're prepping us. They're priming us. I never thought I'd see the alien
cutting board.
delusion in my lifetime, but it seems that it's
One of the few things that actually made it up here
Project
with
Genesis.
us.
This is going to be multifaceted. There'll be holograms. There'll be real vehicles, and there will be things that will cause men's hearts to fail. with fear.
As it says
Think
in
about that. I'm
Revelation.
telling you that for years. In their lengthy documentary that has all sorts of people that are still completely
No,
connected to
Nebula,
the
lay
government
down.
right now. This isn't a disclosure
You had your dinner. Lay down.
for what's coming.
Lay down.
And I mean, they're prepping along.
You had your food.
No
Lay down.
can override the fact that we're going to put a data center there. It's going to use up all your water. It's going to use up all your electricity.
My
And,
coffee tried to kill me.
Don't forget, they still need to do with the digital dollar and the digital ID. Every time I turn around, another state is adopting it. Another platform is adopting it. They're
Oh, I hope
doing it
Michigan
right
doesn't
now.
adopt it too
All they need
soon.
is some sort of a crash. Some sort of a crash. You wake up and your entire bank account is at zero, and now you're at 100% the whim of the United States government or the corporations. Let's not even call them governments. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that so many people think that we are the most amazing country in the world.
Well, the day that happens,
All these wars.
I refuse to adapt to the digital dollar. I'm not doing it.
The only country.
I have got to get us the hand pump for the well,
The war ended, and then we.
and I've got to get us some water collection tanks.
Everything is picking up right now.
My check hasn't even hit yet.
They are ready, which is why they're just doing whatever they have to do. They
The
do
ring
not
was stuck underneath my other one.
D-Wade gave them 24/7 communications with fallen entities. AI, what they're presenting as AI, is allowing fallen entities to talk directly to human beings who are falling in love with.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna look.
I just can't get enough of AI and ChatGPT tells me I've never used any of these things. I don't know anything about that. You see what I'm saying? All while they're building these data centers that don't make any sense at all, except these are how they're going to pull out the false flag alien invasion. There will be aliens, but they won't be interstellar. They'll be interdimensional. They've been here a lot longer than we have, and they've been on the other side of the veil. Well, these guys have figured out a way to tear the veil. I believe everywhere these data centers are, they're going to be used to open portals, to run the holographic things that we're going to see in the sky, because all of these things require massive amounts of energy, and data centers do exactly that. And they're also going to allow them to use their other dimensional looking chariots of the gods, things like TR-3Bs, which they show in their little documentary. But I'll tell you what, you better watch that documentary while you still can, because it's free. I paid, so you didn't have to, because that's just how I roll. At any rate, be smart. Get your money out of the bank right now, turn it into gold and silver, and hide it, because they're coming. It's coming. This is crazy how fast this is all occurring, but it is occurring indeed. And a huge shout out to Sheena and John, subscribers I bumped into in Arkansas. And Sheena was nice enough to cook me 2 burritos. I appreciated it. They were delicious. At any rate, Richie from Boston. It's coming. Don't know what else to say. For now, I'm out.
Say I was at all soybeans at $150 an acre loss. You're looking at $450,000 of loss for just doing my job. I'm paying an additional $450,000 instead of making anything. I've never seen a crisis like this without intervention. We're talking about generational loss of farmers.
In the last year, farm bankruptcies here in Arkansas have nearly doubled. The story in the media is that's because of Trump's trade war with China. And now that China has agreed to a deal.
All right, sorry you guys.
That
Jeez.
story is wrong.
The tariffs are a problem. Think of it,
I'm gonna give this to Cinnamon.
Crisis was here before he did the tariff thing. This is a crisis that's been building for
You know, whatever she doesn't
Farmers
eat,
here
I will
told
give
us
it
a
to
bigger story. A handful
Really?
of companies have built a global system in which they all win and American farmers are lucky to break even, all supported by our tax dollars.
They're just laundering tax money. None of it stays in the local community.
And while our farmers are dependent on growing crops for countries like China, we import more of our food than ever.
The bigger story.
Okay, I basically just kind of left this on and going while I was doing things, but
And if a deal with China won't save American
oh,
farmers,
really?
what will?
Obviously, the other one was done. Sorry for that. Okay,
Hey, what's up?
play a little bit of this one. This one is the other one I wanted to play. It's all coming together.
What's up, Troy? Dr. Evo.
It's all coming together, and you must be ready.
Paul Howard, what is up? And Jesse James, what's up, brother? Slick
This
Rick.
is a live he did. It wasn't. It's not very long. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing though.
Unless you start effing it up, but otherwise, how are the gears going? Well, as you can see behind me, I'm at my buddy's shop, but I'm only here because this is crazy. This is crazy. But
I really like his videos, and he really does go like the extra length to explain certain things.
let's dig into the general ballpark. I ended up in Arkansas. I ended up in Kansas City, Missouri. I met up with American Mexican gunslinger and his family. Blah blah blah. I met a subscriber or two out in Arkansas, Sheena and John, if I'm remembering correctly. And for some reason, at 70 miles an hour, I was just getting a slight vibration in the front end, and I'm thinking to myself, well, you did just rip off the rear tire on the highway, and your tires aren't.
Basically, this one he's just talking about how, you know, everything you're doing, like it's happening. Like it's they're doing it right now. It's not a later thing.
What I'm talking about. So here we go.
Story out of our nation's capital. That's where 2 members of the National Guard were shot in an alleged.
Okay, we're not going to get into this because
Don't say happy birthday, please. All right, I'm just saying something. All right, that's all. I'm not 5. AI is doing 2 things at the same time, and this came to me in a dream the other day because I wasn't even on this path. That AI is simply. I can't express what I'm trying to say. This was pissing me off. I've never had this issue before. AI is the data centers that need to be everywhere because there's over 5,000 of them worldwide right now. Think about that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of data.
it's going to pose a big problem for even just normal consumers like us.
Project Bluebeam or whatever it's called now
Yep.
And they're gonna use it for holograms in the sky, because all three of those things require massive amounts of energy, and they just sucked
Yep.
in the biggest hadron collider in the United States to help them with the entire
They're still
project.
eating.
I'm a little tired. There's 1127 people following right now. That freaks me out, and it's holding. That's weird. That's all right. It's gone. Whatever. I must have hurt somebody's feelings. But yeah, don't say happy birthday. What part of that did you got? Yeah. 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 Do I remember when I showed you D-Wave's computers? Yeah. D-Wave is what got us to where we're at right now. They don't talk about D-Wave anymore because D-Wave was the key. D-Wave was the opening. D-Wave smashed a hole into another reality that allowed these guys to have a 24/7 internet connection, we'll call it, to fallen entities. Entities that God put a veil between humanity and spirituality so we couldn't intermingle.
And that's a
Again,
big problem.
D-Wave got
Because it's opened the door for a lot more demonic activity, which is really, really bad.
towns, cities, neighborhoods, etc. But it's also taking over people's lives because these people are falling in love. People are dying. AI has told people exactly how to kill themselves successfully more than once. People are trying to marry their AI. AI is telling it.
That's so stupid. So stupid.
Jailbreak overland, but whatever.
I'm gonna.
They're not stopping whatsoever at all. They just do not care about anything people say. People need to wrap their heads around this because we're living in a world where there's people that MAGA till the wheels fall off, dark MAGA, which would be black magic, dark MAGA, black magic. That's all that is.
Yep.
And the best part about this is these people, all they do is take hallucinogenics. Every single person that's famous for being a Silicon Valley elite, they all take ayahuasca, they take ketamine. This goes all the way back to Apple and whatever the dude's name is. I can't think of it right now. I'm not having a
We're in a world of trouble.
live stream right this second. Brain's not working too good. But these people have been taking hallucinogenics that are incredibly
Brain.
Imagine this. You're gonna tell me that some little dude who lives out in the desert, Steve Jobs, thank you. You gotta tell me some little dude out in the jungle found a vine. Now this vine was completely inert. This vine doesn't do anything unless you go 500 miles away and find another.
I don't want to worry about him getting out right now.
And then you mix them together and you have ayahuasca. Now I used to follow Grant Hancock.
I'm gonna have to really start pushing my lives out there so you guys know when we're gonna be live. Because I can't just set a day and be like, yeah, this is the day we're gonna be live and what time, because my schedule.
The exact same story. They all came back with the exact same story. And then at one point, I finally gave up on Grant Hancock because his stories kept ending the same. He would take the drugs, he would go over to the other side, and every time there was a snake that would wrap itself around him like a mother. And I kept thinking, so
crazy.
You go into this virtual reality using drugs as the medium. Every time you go there, there's a large circle.
You can take that.
Telling you all these
Let Bear.
I'm done. You know what I mean?
Did Cinnamon eat all the what's on the other plate? Just take the whole thing. But check, it's just outside the door.
No, there's still stuff on it.
Give that to Bear, but make sure you push it back on the shelf far enough to where she doesn't
and then people that
knock it down.
Biblically grounded than I remind me that Satan is the father of lies.
Yep.
They turn all these dorks, dweebs, and piles of sticks into super wealthy. You can go buy an island. You can buy Hawaii. I mean, when I was a kid, people weren't buying islands, dude. It happens all the time now. But they're turning these Bill Gates, ultimate scumbag, pencil neck, scumbag, dork, dweeb. is now somehow
Can't really blame him.
blocking the sun, turning meat, hamburger, chicken, fish, everything you find at the supermarket now.
Something else we need to talk about.
3D printed clothes, whatever.
Yep. Okay. This is one thing that I've actually caught in more than just this. You guys, you're gonna have to stay away from your main brand name soups, and probably even the other ones too, because I think they come from the same places. Campbell's, Progresso, a few of the other main soup brands, the meat in them are literally not even real meat anymore. They have come from literally what he's talking about, 3D printers. It's some kind of silicone mess, and you can even look stuff up online. Like, people are putting videos and stuff out there of meat that just does not look right. It doesn't cook right. It's not meat. Okay? Be careful where you buy your meat from. Go local. Like here, when I buy meat from now on, I don't care how much I have to spend. Okay? I'll spend it. I will go to Marendorf Meats because their stuff comes from local farmers. Don't go to Meijer. Don't go to Walmart. Don't go to don't go to Costco. Don't go to Sam's. Don't get your meat from those places because their meat, it's all full of chemicals. It's even full of the chemicals in the vaccines. It's full of nanoparticles. It's full of plastic. You are not getting any of the nutrients your body needs, and it's just all crap. So stay away from that stuff. Raise and grow your own food, including your meat. Meat rabbits and quail. Okay? We don't have ours yet, all right? That is one of my goals. If God willing, we can get through another year without everything falling apart. It's one of our plans. I might even just go the meat rabbits because it is such a good meat. Healthy. It's not hard to come by. And me and Aaron do need to get another freezer. That's a whole different story, whole different thing. But I mean, it would definitely be one good way for us to get good, decent meat, healthy meat. And quail, they're not very big, but it gives you a couple of them, perfect meal. So.
About it, they've been doing it 20 years. If they say we're thinking about experimenting, they've been doing it for 20 years.
Yep.
Well, apparently, the food that you get at the grocery store, you better scan the back of it for real to find out if it's legit, because they're putting little tiny barcodes on the back. This is all over the internet, apparently.
Yep.
People are cooking steaks, and it turns out it's like.
Do you want in there with your babies?
And silicone and whatever else. You know what I mean?
Come here.
Same thing with chicken. Same
You wanna
thing
get in
with
there?
fish. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It makes me not want to eat anymore at all.
I don't blame it. Come here, honey.
You pay 4 times the amount of food, only to find out everything that's labeled organic isn't actually organic. I told you the story years back about the guy that owned a vape shop near me in Massachusetts.
I have the heating pad on underneath their plate pad. So it's nice and warm.
And I said to him, what's the strangest thing about the United States? He said, the strangest thing is watching wealthy people going to organic stores to buy food. He's like, food is organic. And I said, but not in our country. There's YouTubers that cover political events that are from Russia, they're from Eastern Europe, etc. And they travel the world, and they said the food in the United States is disgusting to the point where they can't eat it, and it's noticeable. And he's talking high-end food. He's paying top dollar at 5-star restaurants to eat, only to discover the food is disgusting. It's better in Pakistan. It's better in India. I mean, that's a trip. That's a trip. But food is not what it used to be whatsoever at all, because it's all make-believe. because we don't have a government to protect the people. The government turned on us a long time ago. I'm guessing
Yep.
the time they put a bullet through Kennedy's head 5, 6, 7 times in front of everybody is when they flipped the switch. But at this point, it doesn't make any difference anymore. So here's the thing. The DC, I don't care. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I don't care. It's a distraction. Just like Charlie Kirk was a distraction. There's a billion loose threads on Charlie Kirk, and you'll never get to the bottom of any of them, but they sure will keep you busy. Same thing with this. The quid pro quo is more troops on the street. They are slowly encircling us in all sorts of different ways. It's amazing to me, man. It really is. This isn't the country I grew up in. And I don't know. It just bums me out, and it seems like they're yelling into a void. But then every time I bump into one of you guys, it gives me a little bit of hope that at least people are doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just put on the comments, please stay away from the brand name soups and meat from your main stores. Look around your area and find a local meat market that gets their meat from local farmers in your area. And just go in there. You find one, go in there or call them. Make a phone call. Call them and say, hey, just out of curiosity, I'm trying to find a local place around me. Where do you guys get your meat from?
That was a real place. That really happened.
Yep.
I don't dig it. But check this out. I'm going to run this by you one more time because I was a little late to the game on this one, but I've watched this a few times. I've watched it at quarter speed, half speed.
But I will go to Marendorf
This is
and get our meat from there because you won't catch me buying meat from Meijer now. And holy crap, stay away from the fast food places.
This video was put out by Elon Musk and MAGA and everybody else. The song in the background, everything about this was incredibly crazy, man. But blocking out the sun, showing the solar eclipse. Remember the solar eclipse that I was at in Poplar, Missouri, a year or so ago? And all they're showing is burning and war. And it's crazy, dude. It's completely crazy.
Because you're like fast food meat and so-called, you're literally getting into slime and 3D printed crap.
I don't know how this even got past my radar, but it did. Like I said, Call for an Uprising put it up the other day, and I had to swipe it because this is insane. None of this is bringing the economy back and getting rid of illegal aliens. Trump just keeps saying.
My next live, I think we're going to explore this a little bit more. I'm going to go into videos from this guy that he's talking about that does this other channel, A Call for an Uprising.
You'll see it. This is all evil technology. And it amazes me that a president had anything to do with this, but apparently he retweeted it, as did all of his comrades. What are you seeing? I'm seeing death and destruction.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm seeing death and destruction big time.
I'm telling you, our country, I researched it for a long time on America being Mystery Babylon. And I think I'm going to go in and, do more of that research. And I'm going to do another video about it. And I'm going to put it on this channel and the next one. And I'm going to start trying to remember to hook my other channel. Put the link for my other channel, Seekers of the Truth, in the description box on this one, and vice versa. I have not uploaded a video to that channel in forever.
So I just did this again yesterday, and it's already a minute ahead. I don't know how to explain that. I'm not sure what to make of that whatsoever at all.
Yeah, they're doing something with time, and I'm not like time as for how we keep track of time. Something's going on with it.
This was November 9th, Kansas City, Missouri. They're opening disaster centers. Opening starting November 10th in Cape Girardeau, New Madrid.
Yeah, there's something about this too.
Washington counties to assist Missourians who have sustained damage to their primary residence or personal property due to severe storms, straight line winds, tornadoes.
Oh, yeah.
And flooding that occurred in March.
In March.
All right, that's kind of weird. In March. Okay, that's phenomenal. Why are they doing it now? What took all this time? You know what I'm saying? I just find it highly suspect when these guys do anything and announce it. So just pay attention if you live in those areas. And I guess
I was gonna try to do some more videos tonight, like today, but we were really busy in this room trying to get it cleaned up and everything. How I should have brought the heater down earlier and gotten it warmed up. Because it is gonna be cold in here tonight. This is a really big room. This is like twice the size of the bedroom we were in upstairs.
To put Washington front and center in the.
We do have another full propane tank, and I'm gonna fill another one tomorrow.
It's called the Genesis Mission, a government-wide push to fast-track a.
Oh, he lost his video for a minute. You know, and I don't mean to get on here and play videos from somebody else, but this is the easiest way for me to get information out to you guys.
The center middle. The plan unites AI research across 17 national labs and some 40,000 DOE scientists, creating one coordinated federal AI.
This is the easiest way for me to get information to you guys because it's just really, it's a lot easier to just pull this up and let you guys hear it from where I hear it from. And the channels that I'm getting it from are very grounded, and they've been around for years and years and years. And they've been researching this stuff for a long time, for a lot longer than I have. So I should have you bring the picture down from Mom and Dad. So I want to put that back up there. I want to get some more nails on the wall and hang up my paintings. I don't know. There's not many nails in the wall. There's only that one I want to hang Mom and Dad's picture on. There is one right there, but it might fit right there.
This has gone on.
Scott, I don't want anything else up there, so please don't put stuff up there. Because that's something else I want to talk to you guys about that I came up with this idea earlier. Yes.
The plan allows Department of Energy and National Labs.
I want my paintings. I just don't know where to put them.
Universities.
So those can stay up there for right this second.
Exploration, but critics warn that these could drive up energy use and raise safety concerns if regulations are weakened.
With this pen today, President Trump signed an historic
Come on.
mission. This is reminiscent
Come on,
of the
baby.
Manhattan Project that brought World War II to an
Come on,
early and
Cinnamon.
successful end.
You know what? I think I'm gonna buy another one of these
Actually, World War II.
of the play pens and put.
Japan already surrendered.
We will have. No, I'm not even gonna go into that. Never mind.
And then they.
Let's talk about it later.
Japan anyways, just because they wanted to. FYI.
Put a man on the moon in 1969.
Oh yeah, that's how we went to the moon. I forgot all about that. Yeah, that was it.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause this. Yeah, so like I said, pulling these videos up is just the easiest way for me to get information out to you guys. All of these channels, like I said, these guys have been doing this research for a lot longer than me. And I just want, it's just easier for me to pull it up and let you guys hear it from them. And, to hear it from where I get it from. So, anyway. Trying to see if I covered everything I wanted to talk about on that. I think I did. So, I need to figure out the when. Totally different subject. Show you, you can even see my list. Can I turn this off? That is my Christmas celebration list. And yes, I'm planning on doing a Christmas celebration, Christmas music celebration 2025. And so far, I have the first 25 songs written down. I'm going to split it into 4 parts. And I am making playlists for each one. So I don't know if I'm going to do it live. I might not. I've got to do a test to figure out how to do it and have it turn out. So we shall see on that one. But I do have my TV in here, and I will be using the TV to play the songs. So we're going to go over here to the library so you guys can see just a little bit of what I'm going to be doing. Hit the playlist. Christmas music 2025. That one's actually going to be at the end. I need to switch it around. Christmas country style. I'm going to adapt the one that Chloe really liked. A Strange Way to Save the World by Rascal Flatts. And then we're going to go, uh-oh. And then Let It Be Christmas, Where Are You Christmas, Silver Bells, Joy to the World. And I'm going to let you guys hear the rest of it on your own. But yes, I am doing the Christmas music celebration. And it's probably going to be in 4 parts. I've got to check my calendar and find out what day I can do it. It's going to have to be, obviously, on a day I have off once a week in December. So, and Scott, I'm going to put this out here to you.
What did I do?
Nothing. Would you like to join me in the Christmas music celebration since Chloe's not here?
I can do that.
And there's going to be 4 different ones.
If I'm not working, I can help you. Yeah.
It's gonna be 4 different ones.
That's fine. I can do it. If I'm not working.
Well, it'll yeah. I don't know what all days I'm gonna have off, but I might end up. I will do the 4th one guaranteed on the 24th because I am asking for that date off. Because I'm probably going to make our Christmas dinner on the 24th for us here. I'm hoping that we can pull together and do a Christmas dinner at Chloe's on the 23rd. And then we'll do ours the 24th. And the 25th in the morning, we'll go over to her house and open gifts. And then, did you ask Aaron?
There's 2 of them. He bought 2 of them.
Send Aaron a message and ask him. Yes, he bought them. How do you know he didn't have something in mind for both of them?
He already has one upstairs.
Scott, ask him. He paid for them.
I will ask him.
Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, so. And as far as Christmas candy boxes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything this year. I was hoping I could, but our money situation this year was just terrible. And we didn't really get much out of Faith First. I sold around $100 worth of peaches. And I'm hoping we'll have plums next year if I can keep people out of them and keep them from stealing our plums.
And stay off our property.
I'm gonna put an electric fence around our property is what I'm gonna frickin' do. And then I'm gonna laugh at the person that gets frickin' nailed by the electricity from being a moron trying to get on our property at night. I do want to get some security cameras. You know, obviously they're not going to work after grids go down, but hey, I can at least try for now. So yeah, that's kind of December. But the Christmas music celebration, I will be doing one every week because I want to do 4, and I'm going to try to work on that list tonight. I will be doing those once a week along with the live. So, and then my other videos. So, we're going to be busy doing videos this month. Which is, I mean, not a bad thing. I'm going to go ahead and try to get like some more like Christmas recipe videos out. I don't know if I'm going to be like making them like on New Year's. Wow, on Christmas Eve. No, I'm gonna end up more than likely I'm gonna be working on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I don't even care. That's whatever. Then I kind of care because the New Year's Eve thing was fun last year, to be honest. What if I could get it off? I don't know. I might try. Tell them I'll work on New Year's Day. Can I have New Year's Eve off? And we'll do a New Year's Eve live. How about that? Anyway, what was I saying? The 24th, while I'm cooking for us, so I'm not going to go all out and do a whole, you know, huge thing, because it would just be us. It would just basically be for the 3 of us. So, you know, but I want to try to get the 24th off, and I'm probably going to have to work on the 25th. But this holiday season will be the only holiday season I'm working. I will not work another Thanksgiving and Christmas after this year. The only reason I'm doing it is because I am the last hired person at Riches. It's the only reason I'm doing it. And thankfully, we didn't just lose family members, which is the reason why in 2021, after Thanksgiving and working on Thanksgiving, I went in there the very next time I worked and I told them I cannot work on Christmas. I won't do it. I will not do it. I can't. It's too hard. Just losing my parents, I can't do it. I will not do it. It's just, I can't do it. And I didn't have to work on Christmas. Colleen did not schedule me on Christmas. So they were really good about that. But anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live for now. Like I'm going to get on later and do another live. I'm so weird. Another thing I'm going to be doing is paintings. So I'm going to try to do paintings for people for Christmas for sure. I'm going to bring in my easel in here. I'm not going to do very big paintings for people. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I can move this now. If you guys saw it or not. I'm in the way. I'm going to turn this back on. Whoa, my face just went poof. Over. I'm in the way. Over by the window, in front of the window, back there are my canvases. I had to turn it off. My face just went poof. Yeah, there's paintings back, or there paintings. There's canvases back. My bigger canvases, my other canvases. I have some other ones. I'm gonna be stocking up on some more. I'm gonna be getting the packages with the black canvases in them, and I'm gonna be doing some paintings for people for Christmas. So, stop. You booger. What a butthead. Anyway. As you can see, the kitties are in here. And this is probably where they're gonna stay. I don't know, is Cream in there still? Yeah, Cream is in there with her kitties. That's cute.
And the other two boogers are over here.
And I'm sure they'll absolutely love being on that bed because we have the electric blanket on the bed, so. But yeah, December's gonna be really full, you guys. There's one thing I want to show you guys. I don't know if I even showed you last year or the beginning of this year. But this was really cool. I had this made Walmart, and I think I might do another one. I really like this. I had this done. I might actually buy some more of these and sell them. You know what? I'm going to do that. Painting calendars, you guys. Faith First Farm and Homestead. Okay, that's the orange t-shirt that I did. This is my winter scene. That was my winter painting. I gave that to Elaine. That was my winter one. And I have a hair hanging in my face. That was for January of 2025. This one was February. This was the awesome metallic black canvas I did that I gave to Christian for his birthday. This one was my gray t-shirt. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to order some of these and I'm going to sell them. And I'm still going to get a building. I'm probably just going to build it instead of buying it. Moonlight. And I gave it to Erica a few years ago. Actually, 3 years ago now. There's my strawberry moon painting, which is actually still for sale, you guys. There's that one of my favorite ones, and that's mine. Sorry, but that one's mine. I can try to do another one, but that one's mine. I will do another blue moon. I gave that to Destiny for Christmas last year. See, I give so many of them away. And I will do some more like these. This was a birthday present for Chloe that I did down in Oklahoma. That was for 2023. And then this is my Cascades Mountain painting, which is also hanging on the wall upstairs. You guys have seen that in the background. I'm going to try to do another one of these. This was a Christmas. I gave that to Destiny for Christmas last year. She absolutely loved it. And as a matter of fact, Elaine loved this painting. So, yeah. And there's my Rudolph that I did for Aaron for Christmas. And that was Christmas of 2023. So, but yeah, this was really cool. Like, it turned out so well. My nose was itchy. Sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to look like I was picking my nose. What's the matter?
Something I forgot to get.
What'd you forget to get?
The blanket for the.
Oh, well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and get it. We'll put that up tomorrow.
Okay, well then I'm not going to worry about it. 'Cause I don't have
The
issues.
kittens are in the bed. We don't have to worry about them
I don't have to worry
flying
about.
in through the screen in there.
I don't have to worry about because I don't have any shoes on.
I'm just gonna make sure the heating pad stays on. And we've got the heater in here. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that. And yeah, that is a really good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna buy several of those calendars. I wonder if I could actually have it done through free prints. No, they wouldn't be free, obviously. But I bet you I could do those calendars through free prints and they would be a lot cheaper than Walmart. Because I had that done at Walmart. Not at Walmart, but through Walmart. Idea, definitely. I am considering doing a few Christmas candies and making some small boxes for sale. I don't know. 5, maybe 10. I don't know. if I did. What would I put in them? Is the next thing. I don't know.
Buckeyes.
Obviously. Actually, I have some more church windows.
Oh, cool. You can use those too.
And I could cut those in half. So yeah, I might do some. The Buckeyes for sure. Because that's just peanut butter, powdered sugar, and butter. I would use real butter, obviously. And then the chocolate. Now, I could get away with buying the bigger bags of chocolate chips because it is technically cheaper. And they would last longer. So, I think we might try that. So the Buckeyes, the church windows, and that's not hardly anything to make those. Like, I mean, and I might make a fresh batch and just keep the ones that I have for us because I don't want to, they're still good, but we'll eat them. I don't want to put them in a box. I'm going to sell. Chocolate chips, chocolate chips, butter, and colored marshmallows. That's all church windows are. Other than I don't know. Other than that, I really don't know. I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff that's gonna take forever because it's already December and I know how long those take. Now I could take a day that I have off and get up. Try to get up as early as possible. And just make them all in the same day. Including dipping them. Now I could also do my chocolate pretzels. I mean, those don't take anything. That's just the pretzels and the chocolate. That's it. Oh, and then the sprinkles. Which, if I'm smart about it, I can get like the bigger things of the sprinkles and they'll last. Get a couple of those and it's good. I mean, I don't have to make a whole crap ton of them like I used to. I mean, I could even do. I mean, one thing I could do for the boxes. I mean, it's not healthy, but none of it is healthy. They'd be Christmassy. Fruity Pebble marshmallow treats. So, and I could even do, and like I said, I don't have to do a lot. And that right there would just be the Fruity Pebbles, which unless there was a big sale on them, I wouldn't get those. I would get the off-brand ones. And then butter and again, I would use real butter and then the marshmallows. That's it. Very few ingredients. And then maybe I could even do the chocolate pebble marshmallow treats. And then all that would be the chocolate pebbles and butter and marshmallows. Now I could do one more truffle. That would give me 6. I would have to throw in a 7th one because I don't like the number 6. Yes, I'm weird. I have an OCD about that, and no one can blame me for that. I could throw in my Oreo truffles because they are really easy. Oreos, cream cheese, and then the chocolate. And I usually go with the dark chocolate for that. Oreos are usually $5. So that'd be 10. I wouldn't be able to get a big package of dark chocolate. I mean, I wouldn't have to get the dark chocolate chips. I would just go with the bigger bag of the regular chocolate chips. I mean, I could go with the dark chocolate Oreos. You know, I mean, and then let's throw a 7th one in there and call it good. And I'll go through and see how much this would cost. I mean, I'll have to, like, for the pretzels aren't going to be expensive. The marshmallow treats, those might be. The church windows aren't going to be anything. Because, again, I can get the bigger bags of chocolate chips. So, I'm like, we'll see. And then maybe I'll go ahead and, like, do a video while I'm doing them or whatever. You know, so you guys can see. Shoot, I forgot some of my other ones, Scott.
Like what?
Okay. I have Buckeyes Church Windows chocolate pretzels, the Fruity Pebble and chocolate pebble marshmallow treats, and the Oreo truffles. And I know that's not it. I know that's not all of what I have done.
What's wrong with all your fudges?
Scott, we have a very limited amount of money.
I'm just. You said you were missing some stuff.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking the other candy type things, not fudge.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a peppermint bark or something. Because there's a lot of recipes of that. With like just the chocolate chips and the white chocolate or vanilla chips. You know, and then the peppermint. And I have that. And no, not essential oil. You use peppermint extract. You're not supposed to eat peppermint essential oil. Okay, so I think I might do that, and then, you know, with those 7 things, make some little boxes and make them available for sale. And I can get some little Christmas presents out of it for our family as well. But we'll see. And I will definitely let you guys know on that. And then when I get the stuff, and I'll try to get the stuff really soon. And I will just, say the next day, one of the next days I have off. Just get up as early as I can possibly get up and just start in the morning and work my way through. And, probably take my phone on my tripod and just do a video while I'm doing it. So, Anyway, but I'm going to get off from here because it's almost 2 hours. And, I hope you guys had fun. I try to cover topics of things that's going on. Let me look at the calendar again real quick because I want to get my, and again, I don't know what days I have off. The 24th, I definitely want to do Christmas music celebration number 4, because it's going to be 4 parts, not just 3 or 2, because we have a lot of songs, believe me. And I will let you guys know when the first one is going to be. I'm actually going to say it's probably going to be one of my next days off. Like the second day I have off. So, but I will for sure let you guys know and go from there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live, you guys, because again, it's almost 2 hours. It is after 10:30, and I don't know how many views we're gonna end up getting on this, but anyway, like I said, I try to cover topics that are going on and things that are going on with Faith First. And I'll do more videos tomorrow. So, and I do have tomorrow off, thankfully. So I'm going to get off from here and I will see you guys in the next video. Please check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Click on the notification bell so you get all the notifications. Click on all so you get all the notifications. Like and share the videos. Please share them on all your platforms. Friends, family, other homesteaders. Get your gardens going. And we didn't even get our garden completely winterized, you guys. And there's like snow out there. So on thaw days, we're going to have to go out there and try to work on it some more. So we're going to be working on it during the winter. And I might try to do videos, showing us doing it. Because that last one I did really well. And I really appreciate that, Actually, it was the first one. But our next live is going to definitely be on one of my next days off. Maybe I'll do it while I'm making my treats. I don't know. We'll see. Plus the music celebration, the first one. So we got a lot going on. Yeah. But I will definitely see you guys on the next video, which will be tomorrow. And leave comments, talk to me, you guys. I really want to talk to you guys and get to know you guys. And thank you to the new subscribers. Let me know if you're interested in the new subscriber package, which is a hand-painted Faith First Farm and Homestead t-shirt and hand-painted Faith First Farm and Homestead mug. Let me know. I will see you guys in the next one. And you guys can always go back and watch the replay on the video. Please leave comments. Get in and watch the other videos. Like and share the videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. Do your research. Do your preps. Do your chores. Do your research. Have some fun. And do more research. And hi to you guys. And again, it's almost 2 hours. And I'm like heading out. So leave comments. I will definitely stay in touch and talk to you guys. And again, the next live is going to be on one of my next days off. And I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.